Hey up everybody, Magpie Gaming here. If you are new to the channel, please do consider subscribing and pressing the bell icon down in the corner to be informed of my latest videos. Good morning, good afternoon and good evening wherever you are in the world. I hope you're all doing well, and in this video I'm just going to give you a quick channel update. It is pretty much a year since I last did a channel update, and in that update I set myself a few targets for this year, and I revisited that video yesterday, had a little listen to it. I hate listening back to my videos, I hate my voice, I hate listening to it. It's just one of those things. I really hate my own voice, but there you go. I listened to it and remembered my targets, and I just thought I'd have a quick look at those and maybe set myself some new targets for the new year. So back then I was sitting at 124 subscribers and around 20,000 video views. So I set myself a target of, for subscribers, I went for between 200 and 250, so we went for 225 subscribers. I actually hit 287 today or yesterday, so I'm doing okay. I beat my target by quite a lot, by quite a good margin. I think I passed 200 back in July, so in my head I set myself a target of going for 300 by the end of the year. I'm going to be a little bit off that, but I don't too much mind. I should, hopefully, all being well, hit that target early in the new year. For video views, I'd set myself a target of 55,000 to 60,000 video views. I think I passed 60,000 not that long ago. I think I'm sitting at around 65,000 video views at the moment, of course, according to Social Blade. So I'm quite happy with that. It's done really well. I think one of the things that changed with the channel early in the year was especially the stipulation for monetization with on the YouTube platform. They changed it so you had to have, I think it was 4,000 hours of video views per year, and you had to have over 1,000 subscribers. So that straight away knocked out any kind of monetization that I could get for the channel. Up to that point, I wasn't making that much. I was making a few pounds per month. I think the channel would have made me at that moment in time around 80 to 90 pound a year, which is nothing. It's a little bit back for the lot of effort that goes into YouTube, but the money side of things was neither here nor there for me. It was a trickle. It wasn't going to make any difference to me financially, really. So YouTube was just kind of a thing that I did. And when they made the changes, I sat down and thought about it, because it is a lot of hard work doing a YouTube channel. It does take up a lot of your time when you're doing this audio editing, the visual editing, it's all the research for the videos that I do. There's a lot goes into it, and I weighed up the pros and cons, and I thought, I'm just going to carry on. I enjoy doing it. I like putting the videos out, so I thought I'll keep going with it, see where it goes. And with there being no monetization of it, it felt like a little bit like the pressure was off. I started to enjoy doing YouTube more because I started to do different things with the videos, and I've settled into quite a pattern throughout the year. Of course, Escape from Tarkov has been one of the biggest games on my channel so far. Following the updates for it, I've put a few gameplay videos out. I want to put a lot more gameplay out for that game going forward, so there will be a bit more of that trickling through over the coming months. Obviously, I'm keeping up to date with the news on that game. It's been very, very contentious recently, as we all know. But yeah, I'm going to keep up with that one. Battlefield 5 is another one that I'm going to keep up with. I am massively enjoying playing that game. I'm having so much fun playing it, so I'm going to stick with that one and see where that one goes. Obviously, that's another game that is not without controversy, so we will stick with that one. World War 3 is another game that I'm enjoying, but not really getting that much game time on and not following it too much. Same as Insurgency Sandstorm, another one that I tried to follow, but that's kind of tapered off. I found that it's a bit of a struggle to keep following all these games, so I'm just going to stick to maybe 2 or 3 games maximum with the channel. I'll still do like little videos for the other games now and again, especially if they hit milestones and there's some juicy news comes out about them. I will continue to do that. But I think Escape from Tarkov, Battlefield 5 is going to be the mainstay ones of the channel for now going forward, and as I say, keeping up to date with the news as well. So my targets for the new year, well, I don't know. I'm going to pass or hit at least 300 subs sometime soon. I would think that all being well, I'll hit that by the end of January. I've got quite a lot of videos planned coming up. I've got some tutorial videos in the works for Escape from Tarkov. off, these are for the quests that you have to do within the game. What I'm going to try and do is these quests can change from time to time, the variables within them can change from time to time, so I'm going to try and keep them as up to date as I possibly can. So I'm going to do the quest videos for certain vendors. I'm going to try to cover all of them as much as I can, but obviously I can only really cover the quests that I've actually completed myself, otherwise I don't know how to do them, so I can't tell you guys how to do them. So I probably won't get all of the quests in, because obviously the wipes come about and you don't get a chance to like hit all of the quests, but I will do my best. And then obviously things change with those quests, then I will reissue a new video. So yeah, there's going to be that coming up. I want to do a couple for Battlefield 5 as well, and we'll see where that goes. So targets, like I say, I should hit 300 around the end of January, so I'm going to set myself a target of 400 subs for the end of 2019. That's going to be my aim. For video views, I'm going to look at hitting 100,000 video views by the end of 2019. Hopefully I can hit these targets. Maybe they're not high enough, I don't know, maybe you guys think I should shoot higher, but I like to keep it modest, so I'm just going to go for 400 subs and 100,000 video views and see where that takes us. But yeah, I want to keep up to date with Battlefield 5 and Escape from Tarkov. I think they're two games that, especially Escape from Tarkov, I know that there's been controversy around it recently, but it's definitely a game that isn't going anywhere. There's steady progression with that game, there's a steady stream of content, and there's updates weekly. You know, there's technical updates, that we get the big updates with the patch notes. Bonus points to Battlestate games, because when I started following this game at the start of the year, the patch notes were shite. They were absolutely rubbish. They didn't tell you anything, they didn't give anything away, but throughout the year they've come on leaps and bounds with these patch notes, and the patch notes are very, very detailed now. So it's a lot easier for me to create a video telling you guys what you can expect from the next patch. And that's pretty much where I'm going to go with the channel going forward. I'm enjoying doing it, there's no pressure on it, you know, it's not a living for me. I'd love YouTube to be a living for me, but I don't think it ever will be. I think it's just going to be one of these things that I do as a hobby, but I want to try and keep it as up to date as possible. So yeah, all that remains to be said is I hope you all have a very Merry Christmas. I hope you have an awesome New Year, and I will catch you in the next video. Take care.